And just so everybody knows, we record only the screen and the sound. We're not recording all of you. But you can find the videos of our meetings up online. If you ever miss one, don't worry about it. So welcome to the second Astronomy Club meeting of the semester. I see a lot of people who are new today, so that's awesome. It's great to see you. And I'll be passing around some sheets for you to sign up on. First order of business is the ASUA Club Fair, which some of you may recall was supposed to be last Wednesday, got rained out, really seriously rained out. And it's been rescheduled for next Wednesday, a week from today, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Astro Club will be there. If you want to help us man the booth, that would be awesome. We will have a tent, because it'll probably be hot. But we'll have a tent, a solar telescope, donation box, all the standard stuff. And let me see. It's first come, first serve. So first of all, I can't tell you exactly where we'll be on the mall because spots aren't assigned, but we'll try to get there early and get a really good spot. And setup starts at 9:30, so we'll bring stuff from the Astro Club office over to the mall, bring the telescope over at around 9:30 and start setting up, and probably cleanup will take about half an hour as well. So if you can help out with that, please sign up on this sheet right here, and if for some reason you can't come, let me know. And if you're new, feel free to drop by. We're not going to make you man a booth for a club you don't actually know a lot about yet. But
if you do come and sit next to us, you will learn all about it.
Yes, you will. So I will send out a reminder email about that, by the way. Just so you know, there's going to be more spam now that the semester started. Just fair warning. Next order of business, we have some star parties coming up. Sabino Canyon Star Party is this Saturday from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. We'll meet on campus at about 4:30 to load up the telescopes and drive out there. There's a game that day, so probably we won't meet at Stewart. We'll have to meet at an alternate location, but once I get that sorted out, I'll send out an email.
And there's a game on Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a game on Saturday.
Oh, you're reading backwards.
Yes. Sorry, I'm starting with Sabino Canyon. There's a game on Saturday. We probably can't meet here, so we'll meet most likely at a parking garage nearby, and drive over. The actual star party at Sabino is from 5:30 to 9:30, and we have pizza dinner afterwards. SEDS, which is the Students for the Exploration and Development of Space, might join us for that as well. I don't know for sure, but if they do, they'll probably just show up. And that's all for Sabino this month. How many people would be able to come, would be interested in coming to that? Excellent. Okay. Yes, if you've never done a star party before, don't worry about it. Come, definitely come. Sabino Canyon is a really great way to get introduced to the club and at the same time do outreach to the public, or just learn if you're interested in learning more about astronomy. And we're having a start of semester star party for the Astronomy Club on Friday, September 7th. We'll meet here at 5:30 and load up the telescopes. I don't want to meet any earlier than that because I don't want to hit rush hour in driving out to Catalina State Park. But I assume we'll leave here around 5:30 and get back at 10 or 10:30. And Catalina State Park is a really nice dark site nearby. They have grills, so we'll have potluck dinner, telescopes, socialization. Yes, we do it too. And we'll meet in the steward lobby at 5:30. Ordinarily we'd meet in the parking lot, but the parking lot's, if not everybody knows where exactly that is yet. Yeah? They are locking the building at 5, aren't they? They used to not do that.
In the parking lot.
Yeah, let's meet in the steward courtyard. And does anybody not know where the courtyard is?
I mean,
there's a courtyard.
it's where all the trees are in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. If you find the big dome, that's where the courtyard is.
Okay.
Yeah. And probably we won't need to get into the building for any other reason then, except for getting the telescopes. Star parties continued. We have a paid star party scheduled for Thursday, September 20th at 6:30 at Botanic Canyon Resort. I'd like to leave here at 5, even though that will be rush hour, but there's no way to get around that. And this is for a conference. We should have at least 3 people. I'll pass around a sign-up sheet next week. And there's also one November 3rd, just as a heads up. So if you're interested, sign up next week. Projects are continuing. Jake Turner is here today. Jake's head of the Exoplanet Project. And meeting times are TBD, but we have a pretty good idea of what the project will be this semester. It's not on this slide, but Exoplanet is, if you want, you can get credit for this project. The requirements are slightly more specific in order to give you credit, but it's basically 3 hours a week for the course of the semester, and you have to accomplish certain specific tasks, but they're not impossible, or we wouldn't assign them to you. I have a sign-up form for the Exoplanet project. If you're interested, please sign up and talk to Jake today. Binocular telescope project is ongoing, but Blythe is not here, as far as I can tell. Okay. I don't believe a meeting time has been set for that, but I'll send out an announcement, or Blythe will send out an announcement when it is. And we're hoping to finish the binocular telescope this semester. Projects continued. I mentioned last week that we were working on getting credit for our outreach activities, and that has been successfully accomplished. Thank you very much to Allie and Dr. Beeging, who will be our official faculty teacher for that course. And this, as with the Exoplanet group, would be about 3 hours a week for the course of the semester. For an independent study class, you need 45 hours total to get 1 credit, which works out to 3 hours a week. So.
But Sabino Canyon can count, and typically that's a 6-hour thing. So if you think about it, even if you can't come every week, you may be able to balance it out with star parties, paid star parties, working on a binocular telescope, and going to the outreach meeting that we will set up once a week, hour and a half-ish, so that can all count, log it, and you can get where you need.
Exactly. And I should mention, we don't have any star parties scheduled for schools yet, but we usually have 1 or 2 a semester, and those would definitely count as well. Probably there will be one in early November, although I can't swear to that, but we've done a star party for a particular school 2 years running, and I think they'll probably contact us again. So if you're interested in the outreach group, please talk to Allie. She has a sign-up sheet as well for that group. And meeting times are to be determined, but we're going to set that up. Now that we know we'll do this for credit, we'll set it up right away. And our final project, the Radio Astronomy Project, Dr. Yancey Shirley is here today to talk about that project a bit. He's faculty advisor for it. It's extremely awesome, but Yancey is the best person I know to describe astrochemistry to you. I'm not good at it, so Yancey will be describing the project. Meetings, I have TBD on here right now, but I assume...
We keep up post-colloquium. Does that work for the folks that want to be involved? So what we used to do last semester, or last year, is we did 5 p.m. after, actually started about
5:05.
5:10.
Yeah, we have... Right now meetings are tentatively scheduled, but that could change. So, just to let you know, sign up for the project. I have another pen somewhere, I promise. Sign up for the project if you're interested in it. Actually, I'll pass this out after your presentation.
Okay.
The sign-up sheet is not a commitment either.
Yeah, the sign-up sheet is not a commitment.
So,
it's just
doesn't matter
statement of interest. We have separate email lists for each project, so if you won't get information about meetings or that sort of thing unless you're on these lists.
But you're welcome to come and go as
Yeah.
the semester progresses on the project. So just put your name down if you want to be on the email list, basically, is what it's saying. So.
Yeah.
Second project.
Yeah.
You want me to do now or after?
After.
Okay.
Also, if you are new to the club, I have a listserv sign-up form. I know a lot of you probably found us on OrgSync. Is that correct? Okay. Whether you did or not, we as a club don't generally use OrgSync. We pretty much use our listserv for everything, all our announcements. So if you're not on the listserv and you want to get notifications, reminders, information about the club, the listserv is the place to go. So just give me your name and your U of A email address. You would like to be on that. All right, moving into the slightly more random things. AAS advocacy. AAS is the American Astronomical Society. It's the professional organization of astronomers in the United States, or the largest one at least. And when we were at the AAS conference in Anchorage in June, I spoke to one of the AAS staff members who's in charge of advocating for astronomy on Capitol Hill, and they're very interested in having students involved in that. Representatives are very interested in hearing from students because we're the next generation of scientists, and I think it would be really awesome, especially for us as one of the top astronomy institutions in the country, to be involved in this. So if you are interested in that, I will pass around a sign-up sheet as soon as Yancey's presentation starts, and I can make up the sign-up sheet. Please sign up for that. I need to email this woman relatively soon, but if you're interested, please let me know. Fun activities. Movie nights will be the third Friday of the month. There were no strenuous objections to that, so they'll be the third Friday of the month. The first one will be September 21st at 6 p.m. The building will be locked, but we'll be standing at the doors to open them. Movie is to be determined. It might be a sci-fi channel movie along the lines of Sharktopus, or I'm sort of flirting with the idea of showing Ancient Aliens, but there's such a constant stream of incorrect everything in that I'm not sure we can get through that and survive. I have hiking sign-up sheets for anybody interested in going on hikes. We'll be doing hikes earlier in the month and then Frisbee later in the month, because we do Frisbee on the mall and it's really hot in the middle of the day on the mall right now. But hikes would be higher up above the tree line, above the start of the tree line, probably in the Catalinas or the Rincons. So there's a sign-up sheet for that as well. We have a couple of different dates. Just sign up for the one or two that work best for you. And game nights are not regular, but they're usually on a Friday night. If anybody has a suggestion for a game they really want to play, we had some suggestions last week. If anybody has any more, feel free. Facebook. The U of A Astronomy Club has a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and this was getting extremely confusing. So we're going to delete the Facebook group and keep the Facebook page. So if you want to stay connected to us on Facebook, definitely like the Facebook page. We'll be deleting the group within the next week. The group wasn't used as much anyway, but we can't, unfortunately, migrate things from the group to the page. Facebook isn't set up that way, so you'll have to like us again. But just so you know, that is going to happen, and it'll happen pretty soon. Member pages, we have them, especially if you're a returning member. You should have a member page, because it would be awesome. We only have 3 right now, and we'd like to have more. And I'm not going, in the interest of time, I'm not going to bring that up in the I'm not going to bring up the actual website in the presentation, but please keep that in mind. Membership dues are $10 a semester. $10 a semester. They support projects, club events, conferences to a certain extent, but we usually get funded from ASUA and external sources for that. If you are a new member, or if you never filled out a membership form, please do that as soon as possible. The membership form has a lot of really useful information for us. We promise not to use it for mischievous purposes. It's name, class, major, how you heard about us, because we like to know what methods work and which ones don't. No.
No.
If you've filled one out ever, you don't have to do another one. If you've never filled one out, please do. And research presentations will start next week or the week after. If you did research over the summer or the last year that you're interested in presenting, Astronomy Club is a great place to start. And I know who you are if you did research over the summer. I'm one of the people who did research over the summer, so I won't be able to let myself off the hook either. But if you're interested, please let me know. And it doesn't have to be astronomy research if you've done another type of research that you're interested in presenting. So that's it. Yancy will give a presentation on the radio project right now, and I will pass around some more sign-up sheets.